Okay, a little while ago, I discovered which file dictates which player the level loads in each chapter. So I've tried out a whole bunch of them, and I'm going to show them off right here, right now. So this first one is Tess. Now, all these NPC characters work with Joel's animations, so they may look a little manly when they're running, but so she can pick up pretty much all the weapons, and of course this is the multiplayer only weapon, so it's string not found, but you can see the hair physics all work and stuff. Like, there's a few more steps to loading this character in than just like changing the name from Joel to Tess. But you can see it works like a regular player, and it does all the animations. Yeah, also, yeah, I forgot to mention, Tess makes her grunts. You can hear if she punches. Yeah, so that all works, and it even works in the story, but I'm just using the test level to show you a more controlled environment, and it's much easier to use the test level. So next character. Now here is Tommy. Now an interesting thing about Tommy is that his pistol actually goes in his pants and in front of the jacket. Like, the only other character that does that is Joel, and he's a player character, so it brings the question, maybe Tommy was playable at some point or something, or maybe they just thought too far ahead and just decided to give him the little jacket animation. But yeah, so here's Tommy, and everyone's got a flashlight, of course. And of course, the hair movements, the hair physics, looks really nice and cool. And also, of course, he does his grunts when he punches. So come on, kill. That's what happens if you lay your hands on him again. So next character. And here we have Marlene, which she is stuck in a T-pose, and I haven't figured out how to make her work, but I guess she might not, but I think she might have. Yeah, she's got very subtle jacket physics, and also the little pull cords on her hoodie. But yeah, this is as much as I can get Marlene to work. And here is Henry. Now, Henry, of course, just uses Joel's animations, and he works fine as a player, pretty much. He's got his backpack model is actually attached to his regular model. Usually, the backpack model for the players is a separate model, but yeah.
I got it.
Thanks, Ellie. Thelly. Now, David works really well. His model works fine, and the animations are all good. And his fancy hair physics. I mean, look at that. Whoop. So we can't be David without David's trusty machete. And of course, none of the long guns or melee weapons actually show up on your NPC's back. They're actually situated down by the feet. So let's get behind here. Let's do some Daviding. Yeah, that's how it goes. And he makes the grunts. You need the David grunts. What the fuck? So we have Bill, and Bill works completely fine. Everything's all hunky-dory, except we can't be Bill without his trusty machete, so let's go machete some hunters. Even though that's not what he kills. He kills infected, but whatever. There we go. And of course, Bill grunts. Let's see, what do we want? Ah, yes, the military sniper rifle. That's Bill's signature weapon. Where'd he go? Yeah. Now, Sam, since he's a kid skeleton, I guess he doesn't really want to work or supposed to work. He's got a large flashlight like an adult, and the camera is higher like an adult, but he just cannot be controlled as a Joel replacement. So yeah, next player. And Riley's a similar story. I mean, I forgot to put her backpack and hair on, but I guess I had to port her from the DLC into the main game, and I guess that makes it even more incompatible, but yeah, so no Riley. Now, Sarah, you'd think she'd work fine since she plays her as the start of the game, but whatever I'm doing it wrong because I can't get her to move properly, but her hair's there and all that stuff, and I think there's a little bit of hair physics, but Yeah, I just... Oh, God. Yeah, I just can't get it to work properly.
Watch yourself.
Oh. Now, here's an interesting one. It's Ellie in her scrubs. I couldn't get the hair to work, so she's got a buzz cut. And the physics on her gown actually work quite well when you move, except when you start moving a bit too much. The cloth seems to go behind her cut off legs. And yeah, but otherwise, she works just as a regular Ellie. Right in the hip. Do it! Fucking... Oh, okay, he just gave up. So yeah, this is pretty funny. Oh god. Now this is Joel's cutscene model. It's the model that they use in cutscenes, and for some reason they left it in the files. I think it's like 50 megabytes, this model, so it takes up a lot of space. The hair is missing, because I guess they didn't add the cutscene hair. But actually, if I do this, and we stop turning, Joel, stop that, you're messing it up for me, and we turn on wireframe, you can see just how detailed this model is. You can see all the polygons, all the detail, which we can compare with the gameplay model, and you can see it's not as detailed, but only slightly, only slightly. Now this is a hunter. It's not a randomly generated hunter. It's the hunter that grabs Joel in the knife scene in Winter. So he works completely fine, and actually though he has absolutely no footstep sounds. He walks so lightly that he is a ghost. But so yeah, it's hunters versus hunters. I wonder if he has grunt noises. Let's try punching. I think he does. It's hard to tell. Yeah, he does. He has grunts. He's like, huh. So yeah, hunter versus hunter. And finally, we have a clicker, a female clicker, which I think is actually from a cutscene, the cutscene where Joel, Ellie, and Bill go into the school and Joel gets grabbed. And look at that butt. They actually modeled a butt on that thing. Look at it. Yeah, so it doesn't hold the gun correctly. Let's try a long gun and see what happens with that. But I don't know why it's only partial, but this is the whole file this is the whole model that I had loaded. So it can't hold anything correctly. But the most interesting part is when I start punching people. Actually, let's turn off invincibility and let's see what happens if we get killed. Come on, kill me. Yeah, so it kind of gargled and chorkled. But yeah, so that's all the NPCs that I tried out so far. I tried some others, like I tried a monkey and I tried a giraffe. Those just crashed the game, so don't bother asking about them. Although I know people will. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll bring more silliness coming in the future. Bye. Ow.